how you doing? Now this particular video is going on IOU News and it's going on my channel called The Rant. The way you find my channel is type in "this is how I rant," but the channel, the show is called The Rant. Now a few hours ago, it's 5:36 p.m. now, but around 10 a.m. some idiot boys decided, oh, I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna shoot the kids up. I'm gonna shoot my fellow students up. I'm gonna kill 10 of them. Well, I'm gonna kill 9 students, and I'm gonna kill 1 teacher. Now, there has been an update. It's saying 10 people killed, 10 wounded in the school, and that may go up. Pipe bombs, pressure cookers found at scene, home and in the car of these 2 gentlemen. Now, I want to show you something. It's from CNN, and CNN is a better, reliable news. I don't care what no one say. The hell with Fox. Ass kissers. Trump ass kissers. Let me show you an update. This will go on my IOU News channel. This will go on The Rant. The way you find The Rant is type in "this is how I rant."
Let's go to CNN senior investigative correspondent Drew Griffin now. Drew, tell us what you're finding out about the suspect. Although not one as alarming as other school shooters that you've looked at in the past.
Certainly not from the shootings that we've covered in the past. Nothing that stands out or glares out. A few things came up. We do know, apparently, from other students, he wore a trench coat. He wore a trench coat every day. He wore that trench coat today, 90 degrees. That's how he was able to get the shotgun into the school. We also know, just from a couple of students, that he was quiet. But as the governor said, and as we found on his Facebook page and other social media before it was taken down, this suspect really didn't have any warning signs, and as the governor called him, he was a clean slate.
And Drew, moments ago, we learned from authorities that they're investigating at the very least, the possibility of accomplices. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we do know that there was an 18-year-old student who was detained. According to the governor, that student acted suspiciously or acted strangely at the school after the incident, was taken into custody, and then the governor referred to another suspect. Didn't give us any details on that, but it sounds like an investigative lead led them to that. One other thing the governor said in response to a question, Jake: no reason to suspect any person other than the suspect in custody was involved in making those bombs. Demetrius Pogorczyk, 17, had scant details of his life on Facebook before the page disappeared, but this is what CNN was able to confirm before Facebook removed him from its platform. Pogorczyk says he started attending Sante High School 3 years ago. He posted pictures of himself showing what appears to be a normal, nondescript high school student. But on April 30th, less than a month ago, he also posted this: a custom black t-shirt that says "Born to Kill." Indications are the shooter may have been wearing this t-shirt when he went to school this morning. Another post: a black duster jacket with Nazi, communist, fascist, and religious symbols. And under the name Kamikaze, Pogorczyk posted 3 rap songs on YouTube. That is it. The rest, typical teen. A photo of him in a church group. Other photos showing an average American. On his Facebook page, he showed interest in joining the U.S. Marine Corps starting in 2019, he wrote. Before high school, he attended Santa Fe Junior High, where he was listed on the 6th grade honor roll. He was mentioned as a standout player on the school's JV football team a few years ago, but that is it. Law enforcement tells CNN at this point they have no reason to believe he was on anybody's radar, and so far there is no explanation for why he would have done this. Jake, we did check with the Marine Corps. They have no record this kid showed any interest to them in becoming a U.S. Marine.
We know that this accused shooter posted this image, a T-shirt that read "Born to Kill." He also had Nazi images, a pin on his page, a hammer and sickle, and others. Would those in and of themselves raise red flags for a law enforcement officer?
Absolutely, and they should for anybody. And I think part of the issue here is that we're kind of taking a passive approach to looking at red flags, and we're only looking at social media and saying what he posted, but he had a network, he had a community that assisted him in carrying out this act. We already know that there's another potential suspect. So that means that there's at least one other person and potentially others that knew about or potentially involved in what he was planning. So I think we should start to focus more so on the human factors and start to look a little bit closer at these red flags and not taking such a passive approach as we have.
All right.
Okay. Now, things like this can happen only when we don't pay attention. Only when we won't give these people what they need. Closing down mental institutions, taking away insurance that can cover things for these kids to talk to. They can go to people to talk to. They can release that frustration. They can release anything. And that's what my channel, The Rant, is about. You will find The Rant by typing in, "This is how I rant." Things like this would not happen if you simply sit down and listen to a person. Let them bitch, let them fuss, let them holler, let them cry, let them throw that glass, let them break that bottle, let them punch that wall so they can get all that frustration out. That way, shit like this don't happen. This is The Rant. How you find it? Type in, "This is how I rant." This is also Eye on You News. Eye on You News. Let's pray for those who have died. Let's pray that the wounded will recover. Let's pray that there are no more dead to be found. See ya.